afraid of shampoo? Do you fear sulfates might ruin your hair? Has the curly girl method convinced you that shampoo is your #1 enemy? Hello friends, and welcome to my channel where we focus on hair care for your natural locks. If you're new here, my name is Irena and these are the French curls. As you probably guessed it, today we're talking about shampoo. I love shampoo. I know it's silly, isn't it? But I do. I'm going to give you my best recommendations for shampoo for your hair type. Hygiene is kind of important for your health, for your beauty, and for your holistic well-being. And people have known that for a very long time. In fact, the earliest evidence of soap can be traced to 2,800 years BCE, where historians believe it was firstly used by Babylonians. And that's all we had until the 20th century, when synthetic detergents were first invented. Soaps are made from an array of plant oils and even animal fat, while detergents are made of synthetic ingredients. Today, most surfactants are detergent or synthetic. You'd think that with all this craze about clean beauty and natural trend, would be seeing the use of soap more. After all, it's natural. It's even biodegradable. But there's a good reason why the beauty industry doesn't push for soaps. And that's because of the way that soap actually interacts with water. Soaps need a lot more clear water to be washed off. And even then, they often leave a film over your skin and your hair, which is not always the most pleasant sensation. I don't know if you have ever actually washed your face with soap. It feels so tight. And part of that is thanks to that film that's left on your skin. And in fact, the usage of vinegar as a final hair rinse comes from the soap era as a way to get rid of that film that soap left on the hair, making the hair softer, shinier, and more manageable. Vinegar rinses still prevail today. But believe me, with modern surfactants, you don't need vinegar and they do very little to your hair. They won't damage your hair either. So if you enjoy them, carry on using them. The first product marketed as a cleanser for your hair was developed by Hans Schwarzkopf. I don't know if the name rings a bell. In the late 1800s, it was a powder that you had to mix with water. And even though it was still soap, it was revolutionary because Hans was able to lower the pH of the product, making it softer and kinder on the hair. But it still was a far cry from the surfactants that would be invented in the mid-1900s. And since then, shampoo has continued to evolve. And what we have today is really incredible in comparison of past days. Let's kick in this recommendation list with clarifying shampoo. But what's the difference between regular shampoo and a clarifying shampoo? A clarifying shampoo is a stronger, more stripping version of regular shampoo. Clarifying shampoos are often more alkaline, which means they have a higher pH level and are free from silicones, from oils and butters. They give a proper nice cleanse to your scalp and hair. Purifying and detox, clarifying. Many are times that are just marketing techniques. So they are all pretty much the same. You just need at least one good clarifying shampoo. I personally prefer clarifying shampoo that also has chelating agents because I live in an area that has hard water. In Europe, you can find the hardness of your water in the council's or the municipality's website. You'll find that clarifying shampoos have become a lot more popular now that most shampoos don't actually have sulfate in them. And I don't know if you have seen this trend on social media of so many people saying, my hair was nice in the early 2000s when I used drugstore shampoo. And I have news for you. Most shampoos back then had sulfates in them. My favorite clarifying shampoo is Olaplex 4C. And I know you're gonna say, you said the other day that Olaplex shampoo wasn't very good, and I don't think it's very good. This is great. It cleanses my scalp and my hair beautifully without drying it, without stripping it. Perhaps it's not the best option if you have very oily scalp, but it's great for any other hair type. You won't weigh your hair down, but you won't strip it either. Really, I love this clarifying shampoo. Really do. My second recommendation of clarifying shampoos is one that I didn't want to love, and I didn't want to love it because it's pricey. Oh my god, this is an amazing clarifying shampoo. It would really also give you an excellent cleanse. It will remove all build-up. It smells delicious. It's like being bathed in roses. One place in my routine that I like to splurge is clarifying shampoos, mainly because I only use them maximum every fortnight. Generally, I use them only once per month, so they last for a lot longer. And now let's go to the big guns. To me, this is the clarifying shampoo that packs a punch, and the one that every low porosity girly should have in their collection, and that everyone with an oily scalp needs to try. And that's the Undo Goo by Malibu Sea. All of them are color safe. The 3 of them are also chelating, and they really cover all your bases, and I absolutely love them. I live in France, and my recommendation from the French pharmacy is Chlorine Detox Shampoo. By the way, let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in a French pharmacy hair care video. Now let's talk about regular shampoo. Again, all of these shampoos are color safe and they are sulfate free, but they still have really good surfactants and will cleanse your hair properly. Let's start with Color Wow Color Security Shampoo. It's not a clarifying shampoo where it will leave no residue on your hair, and it is one of the things that I love about it. It won't weigh your hair down, so it can be used by any hair porosity, any hair thickness, and any density really. Next is Amica the Cure shampoo. This is an excellent hydrating and repairing shampoo. It cleanses your scalp and hair really well, as its second ingredient is C1416 olefin sulfonate. And it's not a sulfate, but is a quiet and a strong surfactant. I do think this shampoo can be quite heavy for low porosity hair, and Amica has the blue range, I believe is called Hydro Rush, and the shampoo would be great for low porosity girlies. But this shampoo can be used pretty much by anybody. Next, Don't Despair Repair by Briogeo. I have to say that this is my favorite shampoo. I find that it cleanses so well without stripping the hair, and it will repair and moisturize your hair. It does have vegetable protein in them, so if you're sensitive to protein, this might not be the best option for you. It also has coconut oil, and even if it's really down on the list, still there. So low porosities, this is not the best shampoo for you. It packs butters and oils, so this is not great for fine hair, but if you have high porosity hair, thick hair, this is for you. L'Oreal Citric Acid Bond Repair Shampoo. Drugstore option, a great repairing shampoo. And to me, the main difference between this and the original Redken Citric Acid Repairing Shampoo is that this leaves more residue on the hair when you rinse it off. So the Redken probably would be better if you have finer hair. They are great for all porosities. I want to give an honorable mention to a shampoo that is loved by me and is absolutely adored by my mother, who has 4B hair. And my mom has low porosity hair, but she doesn't have sensitivity to coconut oil. It actually works really quite well for her. The Camilla Rose Sweet Ginger Rinse. This shampoo will also leave a residue on my hair, but one which feels really natural because the water in this shampoo is infused with the sweet ginger oil. And when my hair is desperate for hydration, when my hair feels thirsty and desperate and sad, when my hair needs rescuing from the depths of winter, this is my go-to. They do say on the website that it's for all curl types. It might be, but in my opinion, this is quite a heavy shampoo. And if you have very fine hair or very low density hair, then this might weigh your hair down a bit. You also have the same surfactant that is used in the Amica shampoo, so it will actually really cleanse my scalp and hair, even leaving that little bit of a residue behind. I think co-washes are a waste of time. Throw them out the window. Rid yourself of co-washes. They're not your friends. They don't cleanse properly. Co-washes, goodbye, au revoir, ciao, sayonara, arrivederci, auf Wiedersehen. No. You might be wondering why there is no conditioner on this video, and the truth is that I don't use conditioner. I know what you're thinking. But the truth is that I wash my hair generally only once per week, and I go straight after my shampoo into my weekly mask. And I have seen influencers saying that you should put conditioner after a mask. That's the biggest lie in the world. You don't need both of them on the same wash day. You need one or the other. So conditioners to me are great for people who have really fine hair or for people who wash their hair often. I will definitely make a separate video for hair mask because I have tried a ton of them and I love them. I am a hair mask connoisseur. So make sure you are subscribed to not miss that video and that you ring the notification bell. Make sure you give us a like for this video and that you share it with a friend so that we can reach even more people. Having said all that, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. See you soon.